This episode is brought to you by Pepsi. I remember going to an HBCU football game. It was one of the most memorable experiences of my life. Watching an HBCU's team and band bring so much excitement to the stadium, completely packed with fans. It is a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. The best part about it is that Pepsi is a proud supporter of HBCU students on and off the field. Pepsi and HBCUs, that's what I like.
Dead bitches, blue faces. Yeah, bottles popping by the cases. I put them racks in the middle, I'm pulling up in the spaceship.
Can we get the music up loud? I need my music. This is my theme music. I got theme music. Yeah. Hey! Come on, man. Let me get some claps. God damn. Just let me get some claps. This is Kitchen Talk. We back again with another big episode. What's happening? Wow. I'm not feeling your energy today.
What you want them to do? Like,
I usually feel a different set of energy, so let me just shout them out real quick because I'm not feeling your energy. Let me start off with Pearl, man. I love you, Pearl. Fire. Shout out to the whole gang. Shout out to Shalimar. Shout out to Coach Garv. You understand what I'm saying? You know? Everybody in the building. Petey and them niggas. Nashy Nash. Big shout out to Rose. We gotta, can you turn me up just a little bit? We got a very special guest today, a friend of mine. And I don't use that word lightly. Like the industry, everybody say they your friend. So you meet nigga today, like, yeah, that's my friend, that's my brother. Everybody run around and say that. Everybody run around to call you they friend, and my nigga, my brother. It's just so overused, it's so fake. Niggas keep keying in their face and spitting in each other's face and bad breath niggas, like it's just bad. It's just bad. You ever been to an industry party? It's the worst place. Industry parties?
very weird energy.
It's a bad place. It's a bad place. And everybody, yo, we got to get together. Yeah. Word, man. It be the same niggas that you just seen the week before telling you the same shit. Industry.
For years.
For years. The same shit. Same shit. Niggas' mouth still smell like shit. Same shit, man. But when I say friend, I don't, anybody know me, I don't use that word very lightly, man. I want y'all to give a round of applause and welcome the one and only Remy Ma.
That's queen. It's okay, name up, right? It's okay.
Remy Ma.
Run it back.
You don't even call me that. That's probably why you messed it up.
Reminisce.
I don't even think you ever said my whole
Never, ever, never said Remy Ma ever in my life.
That's
Never said Remy, yo, what up? Yo, Remy Ma.
It's a lot. It's a mouthful for you.
It's just Rem to me.
That's it.
It's just Rem to me. What's up? How you feeling?
I'm good. I'm chilling. I'm happy to be here. I'm so proud of you.
You proud of me? I'm proud of you.
Really?
I'm proud of you.
We're equally proud of each other then.
Yeah, I want to talk about how proud I am of you.
Okay. Let's talk about it.
One thing, and I was just talking about this off air. I was saying about you, I don't know if a lot of people actually really speak on this attribute I feel for you. One word, reinvention.
Okay.
I feel like that word is very, very important, and you have done that like tremendously, right? The fact that you went from the Remy that we used to know, with the blonde bang.
Yeah, I remember.
You know, whatever.
We loved her.
We loved her.
Yeah.
If y'all want to see that, was Maino made a cameo in my video.
Yeah, I was in the whatever video. I was in the fucking whatever video.
He was like 150 pounds then.
Yeah. Yeah. I was there.
He was there.
It was different. It was the old Maino.
Yeah.
Definitely. Huh?
Yeah.
That was the old Maino. Yeah.
It absolutely was.
So that's what I'm saying. Like reinvention. The fact that you was that's not an easy feat in this game. People don't always do that. Usually, that when you come out, you get your chance, and whatever it was, and you might be gone. The fact that you came out, did your bid, and then came back. How did you do that?
I'm gonna be honest. I'm just me. Like it wasn't something that I planned. Like I have to reinvent myself or whatever. Like I've always been the same person that I am. I ran into you prior to this a week ago.
We're not gonna talk about some of those conversations you're having.
We not.
But yeah, I know that you're a same person.
I'm still the same person inside. But to the world.
Image-wise, though.
Yeah, but to the world, you know, it comes a time where you grow up. You know, I don't think if you're the same person that you was when you were 25, when you're 35, like something's wrong. You know, I feel like I tell people all the time, they be like, yeah, I ran into so-and-so, they said they know you. I was like, I didn't see you in like 4 years. You do not know me. If you have not seen me in more than 6 months, chances are you don't know me no more. Like, I've changed since then. So anything, like when we get into years, like, oh, I went to high school. Yeah, I went to high school. You don't know me. You know somebody else. You don't know me. So that's my thing. Like, I'm always trying to improve myself. I'm always trying to be a better person than I was the last time anybody seen me. Right.
Image-wise, though, right? Was it a premeditated thought to say, well, I'm gonna present myself in this way. I had to. You know, unlike. I feel like when men go to prison or when they do a bid, you know, they're looked at a certain way. When it comes with women, it's a whole different ball game. It starts before that. That's why, you know, women get sentenced way more harsh than men because they feel like you're supposed to be a mother, you're supposed to be a nurturer, you know, you're supposed to be feminine. How dare you, you know, end up in this courtroom? So when I came home, a lot of people were like, scared of me. Like, I'm not even trying to be like funny, like that they was moving like they was afraid of me. And I would sit down and I would talk to my husband and I'd be like, yo, like I can't get people to understand like what I'm trying to do, like to know who I am now. Like they didn't know where I was, like, what's she gonna do? Is she gonna come in here and beat us all up? Like they was acting real weird. She gonna come in here and start shooting? That's what they was saying. Right, that too. Bitch. So he like, yo, like, there's no way that somebody could sit down in the room with you and talk to you and leave out the room and feel like that. And I'm like, I agree with you, but first I gotta get them to sit down in the room with me. And that was the issue, the problem that I was having. That was one of the main reasons why I ended up doing Love and Hip Hop, so people could see me in a different light, see me as a mom, see me as a wife, see me as a daughter, see me as all the different things that they were able to see on that show that they previously hadn't seen. All they knew was Annie Up, walk around the metal detectives. She just came home after doing a 7-year bid. So, you know, it's crazy because we grew up thinking that you only supposed to show a certain side of you to the world. You have to, because if not, people will take advantage of you. People will try to do this to you, that. So you had to be like, you had to put up that wall of like, don't play with me because this is what's gonna happen. And I don't want to say it's a facade or image. That's what it was and that's what it is. But that's not what it always is. That's not, you know, right. And that's not the majority of who I am. Indeed. So it was hard. When you're young to differentiate. When you get a little bit older, you be like, you know what, I could be like how I am now or how I am around my friends, because all my friends know how I am. They know I laugh all the time, I joke all the time, the type of person that I am. But to the world, they only saw one side of me, and now they get to see different sides of me.
Did you control your own narrative on the show? I felt like it did really well for you opposed to how it is for other people.
It goes back to what I said earlier. Like, I'm just always gonna be me. I'm never gonna like put on because the camera's on. You got some people, a camera come on and they turn into a different person, or they got a show and they walk out the door. Like, when I go out my door, I'm always Rem. Like, I don't have to turn into Remy Ma to come to an interview. I'm always gonna be me. And not, like, once again, not trying to be funny, but people don't really play with me like that. Like, as they should. I didn't really have to worry about nobody throwing a drink at me or getting crazy.
They know better.
Like, no, it's like people respect me. I respect other people as well. Indeed. I give people respect and they respect me. So they never really try to put me or my family into any compromising situations.
And they remember the old Rem. You know, they remember you was running around in the city, you know. Oh, you know, and you know what? You was successful then, you know, in riding around in the silver Benz, and you know.
I never had a silver Benz.
Yeah, you did.
He was watching you.
No, it was not silver. It was like a.
It was gray.
It was like a gold.
It was gray.
It was like pewter kind of.
Details.
It wasn't great.
No, I had a black 645.
Right.
I had my pink Benz.
And then it was a CLS. What color was the CLS?
I only had that for like a little while. It was
I
like
remember
for
the CLS too.
It was like for like
I remember the
a couple of
645 because the 645 is what she was in when we had that run-in over. We don't gotta bring it up.
You bring it up.
We don't-
This is his favorite story to tell about me in the world. One day.
This is my favorite
One
story,
day,
though.
we're at a club.
I was in front of a club, okay? I don't know what it was. We spoke. I said, yo, I'm in front of this club. She said, I'm gonna pull up. She pulls up. I was outside, bunch of niggas with me, and she's in the driver's side. The block is crowded, and we talking. And as we talking, a cop walked over and was like, hey, can I get your registration, your ID, and all this other shit?
Why though? I didn't even do nothing.
Like y'all was just talking and they just.
Right.
Why?
He might have asked her to move, but I don't even think he did that. He came straight on bullshit and he was like, yo, listen, let me see your registration, let me see your insurance, give me your license and all that. And she was like, oh, okay. And blew it on him. I thought this was the coolest shit I ever saw in the world. And he was standing there like.
Now what?
He was just standing there like, I never saw that.
That was gangster.
That was gangster.
That was gangster.
She just blew it on him. Boom. She was like, all right, whatever. And just blew it on him. And then I said, from that point on, I said, I'm going to be doing that. I was never, at that point, she inspired me. I was inspired to never let a beat walker. You had to have a.
You don't even have a car.
You don't even got a car.
I'm out.
You don't even got a car. You coming.
I'm not giving. All right, you want to hold on 1 second. Out of here. 0 to 60 in 4 seconds.
Listen.
May I see you later? I can't come back over there.
Yo.
Good talk.
I did it twice.
You did.
I did it twice. One time it was successful. I was on Notion and Fulton, and the niggas, and I made a left turn the wrong way, and the nigga said, "Yo, pull over," and I was like, "All right, whatever." Woo! I seen Rem do it. She got away with it.
Yeah.
Right? Tried it again
Not successful.
in the city. I was running my mouth, no seatbelt on, phone in my hand. Dude, like, yo, pull over at the light. He's standing out. He's standing on this outside. I said, pull over. All right, cool. I act like I was gonna pull over. Peeled on him. He jumped in the car. I didn't know he had his car. Caught me on 23rd and 9th, right next to Chelsea.
How many points?
Huh? But listen, let me tell you what happened. He must have recognized me because all he said to me was, "You thought you had me. you thought you was gonna get away." I said, "Man, you got me, man." I thought I was going to jail that day, but he let me go. He just gave me a ticket and he let me go.
Shout out to him.
Yeah,
Don't try this
definitely.
at home, kids. Definitely don't do that.
Damn. That's like my favorite Remy story. That was just so gangster to me, man.
You were just standing there and all.
I was in awe. I was like, this is so gangster shit. This is shit that nobody see on TV.
I don't
you know
do
what
those things anymore. Now I give them my license and registration. You know, here you go. It's no problem. Sorry, officer. You know, I'm holding
In that
the
voice
traffic.
right there.
Absolutely.
You got two different type of
Absolutely.
voices. You got
Absolutely.
the professional
I
voice.
apologize. Like, could you? I'm just gonna reach my glove box. Is that okay?
Yeah, you gotta
like
be
that.
like that these
I
days.
like that.
Honestly.
Let me ask you though, right? Being in prison, you know, I've been in prison, and that's a place where you could find yourself, right?
Or you could lose yourself.
Yes, indeed. Very true. I feel like it helped develop you,
How so?
maturing you.
You think?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. Because when you came home, when you immediately came home, I felt like a little more solid, like humble, like you felt
That's
like.
because I was on parole. I had an 8 o'clock curfew.
Fair enough.
I couldn't leave.
It wasn't.
No.
It wasn't.
Absolutely nothing to
You
do with
wasn't.
charity.
You wasn't that evolved.
I wanted to be outside real bad. Real bad. I couldn't. They had me on the 8 o'clock curfew. I was on curfew literally until my 5 years of post-release was up.
That's crazy.
Actually, I was on a curfew. I couldn't leave before 8 in the morning. I had to be in by 8 p.m. and then they switched it. Like I had to be in by midnight, and then something happened. I ended up with an ankle brace, and they switched me back to 8 o'clock.
What?
Yeah.
Wow.
That's
so
crazy.
you didn't evolve.
Nah, I was wrongly accused of a crime.
Indeed.
And they put an ankle bracelet on me, but thank God I was like only 2 months away from getting off, so I just dragged it out.
But
I actually beat that, by the way. So
Great.
But how was the experience of prison though?
oh, it was great. I mean, what the fuck you mean? It was horrible. Like it was the worst fucking thing that ever happened to me in my life. It was like, I think a lot of times people think because you talk about it, like, oh, you're glorifying it or something that you're proud of. Like that's the wackest shit that I ever went through in my entire life. I'm a person, I don't like to ask people for stuff.
Right.
And when you're in prison, you have to constantly ask people. Even if you have money, you have to ask somebody to do it.
Right.
You have to depend on people. And that was probably, besides, missing my family and stuff like that, that was the most annoying thing to me. Happened so called, like, for basic shit, soap. And I'm mad specific. Like, I used to be on the phone with Pap, like, all right, now go down the next aisle. Are you on aisle number 4 right now? Look on the right side. Yeah, it should be there. Do you see the jelly? No?
The jelly.
That's so Gemini.
Like, very much Gemini. I'm walking through the whole, like, I know the supermarket like the back of my hand, so I'm like, but it would be so frustrating, like, just waiting for people to do things on their time. And also inside the prison, when you
That's what I'm really talking about.
When you can't really move how you want to move. And then I had like the love and the hate, like, cause you would have some people that just cause I'm Ram, like they showing love, like they have been a fan, or a lot of them is from the town, they know somebody that knows somebody, and what you need, like, you good. And then you got the other people that never was nobody in their whole life.
Right.
And they want to go home and tell their friends that they made Ram do something crazy. Like, I remember when I first got there, I had just got out of PC because they put me in PC. I had to write 1,000 letters to get out. So I just got into population. And the officer's like, yo, I need a volunteer to sweep the corridor. So nobody volunteers. I don't know what made this bitch think that she was like, Smith, sweep the corridor, write the ticket. She was like, what? Disobeying a direct order and whatever else you want to add to it, because I'm not doing it. Like, what you're not going to do, you're not going to go home and tell your people, your little dusty friends, that you made Remy sweep the corridor. Write the ticket, lock me in, close my door, put a keep lock cap on my motherfucking pending hearing. I'm not doing it. Like, it's just not, like, they would literally they would be trying so hard to prove to me that I wasn't special, that I wasn't getting,
So
that they would literally be doing shit to me that they wouldn't do to anybody else.
Wow.
And I just wasn't for it. Like, lock the door. I don't care. Like, I spend a lot of time. I was locked a lot. I went to shoe a lot.
Really?
Yeah.
You was in a shoe?
What shoe?
Really? That's special housing unit. It's the box.
Okay.
23 hours a day.
Damn.
I'm okay with that.
Really? For fighting?
Yeah, I had a lot of fights.
You had a lot of fights.
Not a lot. I had a few fights. More than one hand.
This is
Just
interesting.
because you're Remy.
No, just because I ain't
nobody gonna play
no
you.
punk ass bitch. Like what happens is sometimes people, like, a lot of it had to do with when I got there. I was really angry. Like, I'm mad I'm here. Like, nigga, I'm lit. Before I went to jail, I was lit. Like, it was me, and that was it. Like, I was the end all, say all when it come to females and rap. Like, that's what it is. So I go from my house in Jersey, where I live with my son, and now I'm in this fucking nasty, dirty place with these people. And it's not their fault, because they don't know no better. Like, but everybody knew I was coming there. It's the only Max in New York. Right. So they knew I was coming there. So they're waiting for me. Once I blow, I'm on the island. They're waiting for me to get shipped to Bedford Hills. And I get there, and people like, yo, my friend, like, I'll wake up and somebody would be like at my cell, my cube, or whatever, like, yo, I go on a draft tomorrow. Can you sign this? Can you get the fuck out my face? Like, I don't want to sign nothing. I don't give a fuck about your sister that like me. I don't give a fuck about nothing. And it wasn't like I was just on, they felt felt like, oh, she on some bullshit. No, I'm in fucking prison. I hate you. I don't want to be here with you. I don't want to be your friend. I don't care about, like, I'm not who I am. I'm not signing autographs. If you would have met me backstage somewhere in the mall, whatever,
better situation.
maybe anything but this, like, nigga, I'm still trying to process that I am fucking here. Like, my face is breaking out. I'm like 90 pounds, like, at the time, Pap couldn't come see me. Like, mad shit was going on. So I was really, really fucked up when I first got there. So a lot of fights that I got into was just because I was just mad. Like, what are you looking at? What are you looking at? You have a problem with me? No, but do you want to fight? We can fight right now. I don't care. Like, I just was like mad. Like, yeah, because you be so upset. And then, like, I don't even think I've ever said this publicly, but there were times that it wasn't bad. Like, I've actually have times that, like, when I say, because most of my friends that I hang with now are friends that I met there. Almost all of my friends, like, that I call my friends, are people that I met when I was in, and they're my friends because they were my friends because I was Remy. Like, if I caught a ticket, I got locked, they was risking catching the ticket and getting locked to use my phone numbers to call home. Like, yo, she ain't gonna be at this, you need to come up here. Or if I once you locked, you can't eat. Like, you can't cook, whatever. I'm not EMS or shit. Niggas is cooking, sliding shit under my door. Niggas is fucking going on yard crew to come up to shoot to fucking see me while I'm at rec. Like, they was doing shit like we was all like together. So these are my friends. And sometimes we talk about shit like that we went through. I was there, and it was actually all right. Those couple of times where you forget where you at, you forget how fucking horrible it is, and shit was kind of cool. Like,
you made it better. You took advantage of the situation.
I think it's a Gemini thing. We gonna be lit wherever we at. Like, it is what it is.
That's it. Just Gemini.
Yes, it's a Gemini.
Yeah.
I wouldn't agree with you on that.
Yeah, I mean,
why?
I mean,
because he had fun a couple of times.
He a Virgo. He don't understand.
Of course you're gonna have. No matter where they put us. We're gonna find moments and we're gonna bond with people, and we're gonna have moments that, you know, be like, damn, it was a funny night. Something crazy happened, you know, on the gallery, on the set, or in the yard. We're gonna make the best out of it because we can't sit up there and just be angry and mad all day. Yeah, that's not.
Nah, but if you ever talk to any of my friends, they be like, yo, I was the person that, like, we'll be having fun in a minute. I'd be like, I gotta the fuck out of here. Like, I realized, like, wait a minute, am I fucking having fun right now? I'm still here. They got me. No, I gotta get out of here. I gotta get out of here. It was just hit you. Like, bro, I'm having way too much fun right now. But, like, a lot of people like, yo, how did you do it? I don't understand. And to be honest, I ain't doing nothing special. I just woke up every day. Woke up every day, and eventually it wasn't no more days for me to wake up there. It was time for me to move somewhere else. A lot of people, they can't take that. They can't handle the waiting to wake up every day until it's daytime to leave. Like, I seen a lot of people check out. I seen a lot of people fucking get on a bunch of meds to where they fucking zombies.
That's right.
Never the same again. Like, it takes a certain kind of person. Like, I'm thankful to have gone through that and be able to be where I'm at now. And, like, I mean, I was gonna say still have it all, but that would imply that I had it all to begin with.
Yeah, we never thought that.
Yeah, right.
We never thought that.
I didn't even line myself up for him to take me down like that.
We never thought that.
It's cool. I know.
How much? And then you was going through stuff in there. How much box time did you actually do? All together?
All together. Well, most of the time it was just mostly keep lock.
But it's still 23 hours a day.
Yeah, most of the time it's keep lock, but the actual, I never counted it all together and put it together.
But what I'm saying was, were they giving you like 30 days, 60 days, a year, 6 months?
60. The longest that I ever did in shoe was 3 months.
Wow.
They gave me like 3 months in shoe. And the crazy, that time I didn't even do nothing that time. I was actually innocent that time. I was innocent. But what happened was my friend who we got into it. I started it. Like, it was these fucking two girls. Oh my God, just kept getting on my nerves. Like,
what is it in jail, in a woman's jail? Like, what do y'all fight over? Like, what do you
fight over?
Like, I don't like the women's jail.
Women are outside of jail. Imagine in jail.
you dealing with a whole bunch of different type of
The
like,
same
it's
shit y'all
hormones.
fight over. The phone, the TV. You know what I mean? You know how many fights started because I wanted to watch Jeopardy? Like, nobody wants to watch Jeopardy. Now, mind you, my friend, I swear, shout out to Av. She from Buffalo. Well, she'll be mad if I say where she from. She tells people she's from the Buffalo. She's really from Buffalo.
Okay.
She really made me tell her everything. She's like, bitch, I need to know the blocks in case anybody ever try to check me. I'm telling them I'm from the Bronx. I'm never saying I'm from Buffalo. It's crazy. It's just crazy.
Yo, that's crazy.
So, I called her one day, right? Like they was getting on my nerves. I was like, yo, I can't take it no more. Like, yo, these bitches in the shower right now. And we had a cool officer that's mad cool. So I'm like, yo, let's go right now. Get up. So I'm like, yo, pop her door, open her door. She opened her door, so we go in the shower. We mix it up with them, whatever. This one bitch wanna get mad extra crazy because she got washed and she wanna go get weapons. So it turns into something a little bit bigger. But I'm still cool about it because the officer, this is our man. Like
Right.
I don't know if he got scared or what. This nigga pulls the pin. I could not believe it. So he pulls the pin, but we all made it so everybody run back to the cell. By the time the sergeants, everybody get up
Right.
there, shit is like, they don't really know what's going on. They trying to, what happened? So one bitch, always got to be this one bitch. Oh, they tried to do so. They only had like 2 of them. So they had, but all of them, they didn't have none. They just start just fucking telling, Smith, this one. So they open the door. So I'm like, fuck. So we get there, we order. I'm like, she like, bitch, did you know this jet full, right? I'm like, whatever. So when we get there, I'm like, fuck it. I'm just saying everything was me because she was in school. And she had her test coming. She lived all the way upstate. Her family was coming down to see her. If you're in a box, you can only get visits once a week. It got to be a visit day. Like, the shit be different. You be over in the corner. I ain't want to, so I was like, fuck it. Just say everything was me. I'm like,
Really?
it was on me. So, but the crazy shit, the whole jail was mad because I had been chilling. At this point, I had kind of been chilling. I was about to go home soon, so everybody thought it was her. They was like, oh, she fucking snitched on Ram just, but they didn't really know the truth. But it was really me. And
Now they know the truth.
Wow.
well, I mean, they know that, but well, I don't give a fuck about them. Like, it didn't matter. Like, you know what I'm saying? I cared enough that she was okay. You know what I mean?
Right,
She
right.
did shit.
No,
And when
that's
her
dope.
family came, they could have a decent visit. Like, Pat used to come see me literally every single day. So I was chilling. I was like,
So he came up every day? Every visit?
for the first year, he came literally every single day. When you're in a max, you have a visit every day,
Right,
except for
that's
it
right,
alters
right.
on the weekends,
That's
a
right.
Saturday or Sunday. So literally the
Every
first
day.
year,
How
he
far
came
is
every day.
Bedford Hills from?
It's about 45 to an hour, depending on traffic.
So he was running up there every day, like coming up there.
Yeah,
Be back
I mean, it got to a point where I had to tell him, like, yo, like, I'm good. I'm all right. Like, and I guess, like, when he believed it, that was all right, and I was like, he was like, all right, cool. And then he'll come, like, a little bit less. He'll come, like, 3 times a week. Or, like, you know, but it still seemed like he was there a lot. I spoke to him literally every day. I don't think a day went by unless I was locked that I didn't speak to him on the phone every day.
When you first got locked up, you and Pat wasn't married yet.
No.
So did you know that he was going to be there and stand up the way he stood up?
No. What? I didn't know.
No, I'm just saying.
What do you think made him like such a good support system to you? Like, why did he, on his end, like, why do you think he stood by you like that?
I mean, if I had to take a guess, I'm fire.
Yeah.
I mean, if I had to,
Even in this circumstance, like, who better?
Yeah.
I mean,
Wow.
like, he's a pretty cool guy, but if I was like trash, like, it kind of
get it.
wouldn't make sense.
I get
I'm
it.
just saying, like,
This is crazy.
So at what point did you say it's time for me to mature?
I never really said that.
No, you said that.
I think she said that she didn't say that.
I never-
already.
Progressive.
Well,
like,
I know she was saying, like, you know what I mean, like, you took like, when you came home, it was just like we got the same Remy, but you know what I mean?
I mean, I didn't really have a choice. Like, I definitely didn't want to go back to prison. That's something that I didn't want to do. Like, I realized with me going away, I realized that it affected other people besides me. Like, I can handle anything. You know what I'm saying? My mom is a little bit different. My son, who was 7 when I went away, and when I came home, it was a week before he turned 14. Totally different situation. You know what I'm saying? So my husband, who had put in all that time and dedication to being there for me the whole time, like, I just felt like it'd be real selfish in me to do anything that would put me back in that situation. Like, little shit, like even as much as I like to smoke, anything. Like I didn't want to break curfew. I didn't want to do anything to give them a reason, because the same shit that I had when I was in there, I had when I came home. Like these officers, these parole officers, they be like trying to put you back in jail. It don't be like they want you to do good. Like I remember one time I had the one thing that I did, that because I used to move like super cautiously, but I was performing at All-Star Weekend at halftime, and they never signed my travel ticket. But like, nigga, it's All-Star Weekend, like, so I'm like, fuck it, I'm gonna just go. So I went, and the person that was my officer at that time, I don't even think she noticed it. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, she probably ain't into sports, ain't seeing somebody else that you gotta be some other type of hater to be like, she's performing at halftime. I wonder if she had permission to go there. Like,
That's ugly.
Like, I'm like you got niggas that's out here really catching whole new cases, and you're mad because I'm performing at halftime. So, like, it was like a big thing, like, because I had permission to go.
They made that a big thing.
Yeah.
That's
that
some
shit was
hate shit.
huge. It was a big thing. Like, anything that I did was like extra the whole time. Like, even down to when I finally got over, like, my time was up. Like, I was done. Like, I was fighting with them to cut the ankle bracelet off.
You didn't get off early, nothing.
Nah. What? Nope. Not a second early. But I used to go in that building every week with my makeup done, my face be hair done.
You was giving looks with the ankle bracelet on and everything, giving looks.
Popping out, like, yeah, we go throwing all that shit. Throw me that shit to watches.
And, and they had you on a curfew.
Yeah.
Almost the whole time.
No, the entire time. The entire time.
That's crazy.
They never changed my status. Even though in the computers I was a certain status, they never enforced it. They never enforced it. They was always being, because it was me. Like, they felt like their whole thing was they didn't want people to feel like I was getting special privileges.
But you was getting the same treatment.
So in turn, they treat
you worse.
All my people used to be like this, blowing it down, drinking, whatever. Like, I couldn't even take pictures with somebody that had a bottle of alcohol. Like, it was crazy. Like, so a lot of times people like, yo, where's the music, where's the album? Like, yo, I couldn't even perform. Like, I would have people call me for a show, and I couldn't even confirm if I could do the booking until I had permission to go. And when I did that, they wanted my flight info, who's flying with me, what hotel I'm staying at. Like, it was crazy.
That's a lot of pressure.
A lot of pressure.
That's a lot of pressure.
But you still had like the biggest comeback ever. Like, how? Like, this? I feel like you just had all the odds against you and still made it happen.
I mean, I'm blessed. I'm be honest. Like, it's a blessing. Like, I don't know how, because
fuck that parole officer though, man.
Facts.
It wasn't. No, I'm be honest. It was one of them. But I actually ended up with a decent one. It was It was people that didn't even have nothing to do with my case. It was like higher past my PO. Like, they would like go over my PO and double check things that they was doing.
You know, parole is crazy because I've been on parole. I used to have this parole officer that she did not have no life. She gave me an 8 o'clock curfew, right? And would be in front of my house at 7:30, just randomly, just sitting in her car.
Waiting.
Making sure that I was there at 8 o'clock. That is a person with no life.
That's ugly.
How she look?
She was horrible.
Ugly. I just said that's ugly.
She was horrible. She was an old white lady with glasses. She was horrible. For me to get out of that, I had to say that I moved.
Wow.
That's how I got out of that situation with her, because they wasn't never going to transfer me out of that. I had to say that I actually moved to a whole nother borough.
It wasn't even my officers. It was like people that was over them that was doing the most.
Yeah.
Like, why y'all even looking at my paperwork? Why is it even coming to your attention? But I had an incident like that before. It wasn't even my PO. My PO was on vacation, and somebody else had my case while they was there, because anywhere I had to go, I literally was checking it every week, because I had any type of engagement I had to do, I had to go get permission to go. So I ended up going to the parole office like once a week. And this particular day, it wasn't my curfew or nothing, but I think she was like showing like somebody my crib. Like, it was weird because she didn't come to see me. She never filed it in the book that she came to my crib. So I get to my crib, and I lived on like a dead end block, so I would go all the way to the end, turn around so I could back into my spot. And I'm like, why is that car in front of my thing? So I went past it. Like, I ain't even paying no mind. Like, no, I'm from the hood. So I'm thinking, I'm never
But you know a car that's out of place.
Yeah, so I go past the car. When they notice it's me, they peel off. So I'm chasing this car down. I'm going crazy. They running through stop signs, everything.
What?
When I catch this car, like, I know where I'm gonna catch them though, because I live here, so I know where they're gonna get caught at. Like, it's gonna be nothing they could do.
Right.
I catch them where I know I'm gonna catch them at. I look, and it's this raggedy ass bitch and some raggedy bitch that I never even seen in the passenger seat. So I'm like, yo, what are you doing? Thank you. I'm like, yo, what are you doing? Like, what are you? She's like, oh, why are you buying my car? Like, she tried to act crazy. Like, oh, I could have.
For you by my house.
You on my block.
Nah,
Like,
the bitch tried to act like now I'm following her, like I'm out of pocket, like, oh, you know, anything could have happened. I could have pulled out a firearm. Bitch. I'm reporting the shit out of you, bitch. Like, I could not wait. Like, it was like a weekend or something. Monday came, I went there. Like, it was so crazy because she denied it. She don't know what I'm talking about. Never happened. Like, I was so mad. I was like, I should just punched you in the face.
Right.
Like, since it never happened. But yeah, it was really, it was like weird. I was like, nah, this ain't it. Like, all of those things, like, that I went through outside of it, and I be trying to tell people, like, when I talk to my little sister, I talk to my little cousin, I'm like, yo, they think in their mind, like, nah, but you did it. Like, we used to come see you. Like, I used to come down. I used to have my Ultic greens on. I used to have the chick that was fire was sewing my state greens, making them skinny, low rises, all type of shit. I got my clothes took it so many times. It was ridiculous, man. I was trying to be swaggy and shit. So they used to come and see me, and they like, yo, it was cool. Like, they thought it was fun. They used to come on trailer visits.
Right.
Nah, that shit wasn't fun. It just seemed fun. Y'all see me when it seemed to be fun. It's not fun. It's not fun at all. It's the wackest shit that I've ever been through in my entire life. I used to be like, yo, before I used to be like, the worst thing that ever happened to me is I got cut in my face. Now, this Trump's getting cut in your face. Trump's it. Like, that I could take. I handled.
You seem like somebody who would, like, stay strong for everybody. Like, you're that person. Like, just...
I don't like that shit, though.
Right, because...
you the strong friend.
That's annoying. Nah. I don't want to be the strong friend anymore. I quit. Like, God gives, you know, his strongest. So the strong. I don't want, no.
That's enough.
I don't want to fight no more. I'm good. Like, bro, I quit.
But do your
Manny
friends
Pacquiao,
know?
I retired.
When you got back, what did you think about the game? Because things had changed. It was different artists out. You know, you went at a time when you was on the up, and then you watched other artists develop.
I don't even think I thought about that, to be honest. When I came home, shit was crazy. Like, I don't even think people realize technology-wise how quick things change.
Yeah.
And, like, when I went away, I went in at a real transitional moment. Like, I had never had an iPhone. I think they were, like, up to iPhone 6 or something when I came home. I had never seen Instagram before. I had never saw...
You left at what, 07, right?
Yeah, 2007 I caught it, and then I went in for 2008, and came home, it was damn near 2015. So I was literally just trying to figure out how to work my phone. Like I was like, can I just get a phone with buttons?
Right.
Like, I'm tapping the screen like, yo,
phone.
this
Yeah,
shit
that was
blowing mine. Like, it was so. I'm looking at the TV screen like, why does it look like somebody recorded this on their camcorder? Like, the TV looking
funny.
The TV looks weird. Never seen 4K, 3K.
Right.
Like, everything just looked weird. So I had to get a license again. My license had expired.
Right.
I got some kid that's like 19 telling me I just passed by 1 point. So I'm like, what are you talking about? She's like, well, you didn't look back when we were backing up. Bitch, because it's a fucking camera on the car. What the fuck are you looking back for? Like, you still want me to go like this? There's a camera right there showing me everything. I can see around the whole car 360. Why am I looking back? I didn't understand that. Like, we got into a whole argument in the car. Like, so you're telling me because I didn't look back, But you do realize how I press the button again. You do realize you can see around the entire
Right.
car in this camera. And she's like, it's styled. You passed, but I'm just saying barely. Bitch,
Wow.
barely get out of my car. How about that? Get the fuck out now. Get my license. So I didn't have a license. I didn't have no ID. I ain't really have no bread like that.
Right.
Like, I'm trying to figure out how I'm gonna get money. Like, nigga, I was going a really long time. I was living off my royalties. Pat was doing what he was doing, but it's not like when you out here getting fucking 75,
right,
85, 100 a
right,
show.
right.
So shit was different. And I'm just like, I ain't know how to, like, bitches wearing different type of wigs and makeup and shit. I'm like, what the fuck is this contour going on? Like, when I was like, bitches, I threw a lip gloss in my brows and I was good. Like, I had my whole makeup on, the whole thing.
But you see what you're
Wow.
saying though, right? About how you was feeling. It was everything that was different. All these things up against you. All these obstacles. All these things that changed. Everybody wouldn't have been able to make it back from that. And then not only make it back from that, but to stand up and even do better.
I'm blessed. I mean, there's nothing else I can say. Like, I mean,
She's fucking blessed. Come on. She's blessed.
Like,
Everybody can't do that though.
some
This
of-
is what I'm saying.
I mean, some of it is me. Like, I'm just not gonna be nothing.
Right.
Like, I tell people all the time, like, if I wasn't a rapper, I was gonna be something. I don't know what. But something was gonna pop. I know I wasn't gonna be in the hood broke.
Right. Just gonna figure it out.
That wasn't gonna
Right.
happen.
That's right. Ambition.
Like, something was gonna have to give. Like, I felt like I'm too smart for that. Like, even now, like, people like, yo, what's with the music? What's with this? I'm like, yo, I figured out ways to,
That's
like,
right. That's
music,
right.
I'm doing this.
Right.
I don't like gambling. I
Right.
like sure things.
That's right.
So when you see me and I'm hosting daytime TV,
That's
or you
right.
see me I'm in a movie, or you see me, like, these are things because I don't play. Like, I'm not 25 years old
That's right.
anymore to where I have even the luxury to just play. I don't know when I'm not gonna be here. I got a baby that's 3. Anything can fucking happen, and she gotta be good whether I'm here or not. So I would love to cater to the fans and give them what they
Right,
want.
but no,
I
it's a
gotta-
different game now. So now see now this is what I tell people, right? Music is not the only thing you have to do. We live in a good time where you can do different things. You can have so many different components to your brand,
Yes.
right? You can literally do music whenever you want to. You don't have to put it down or you don't have to pick it up. But you can host shows. You can, create different shows. You can be a part of
Lobby
things.
boys.
Hey. Hey. Shout out to the Lobby Boys. Rem was supposed to be on the Lobby Boys.
You want to bring that up here?
What happened?
Rem was supposed to be on the Lobby Boys.
You didn't reach out to me. Shout out to Jim. What's up,
You-
Jim?
Shout out to Jim.
It didn't happen, but you made the initiative. And Jim is my friend too. But certain motherfuckers that just gave a whole speech behind their friend and I use the
Yeah.
word like
Don't look away now,
get it.
Maino.
I get it.
Don't look away now.
It's
I did bad.
But I understand.
I
He
did
didn't want to
bad.
get smoked. I get it. It's a right.
I'm a different kind of animal now.
Yeah, you've reinvented yourself too.
Yeah.
It's a wonderful thing.
Yeah.
I'm happy about that.
Yeah.
You are super trash. You're super trash.
I smoked you. I smoked you. There was a song with me and you. Listen, there was a song me and you. Listen.
Maino,
I met you. It did happen. You remember the song I'm talking about?
No, because
Listen, it was a song with me and you. It was just me and you, right? It was. Let me tell you this day. It was me and you.
it was on my mixtape.
It was
I
on the
remember.
mixtape.
You didn't smoke me, but
And
that,
I came and picked you
that
up, but
was-
we went to the studio,
Uh-huh.
and then after we went to the studio, we went to a strip club.
Yes.
Remember that day?
I remember.
Okay, cool. I smoked you.
it was on my mixtape. Baby, you did not smoke me. Was
you
it
baby.
the best that you've ever done in your life up to that date? Absolutely.
I really love Remy.
Crazy.
He couldn't
talking
even believe
crazy.
it. Like, I tend to do that when I'm in the studio. People,
my
I
God.
want you. I don't want you to
He
sound
wants you to bring
trash.
your
I want you to
best.
sound
Oh, my
amazing.
God.
Like, he couldn't believe
Yo,
it. He was so
listen.
proud of himself. I was trying to be in the car like, oh my God. Listen up, go, man.
Yo, listen. They loving this right
love
here.
it.
They loving
This
this
is
right here.
great. I like honesty.
You know, but you do know that she's just having fun with y'all.
She's dead ass.
She's not.
Super.
What are you, dumb? She's dead ass.
I like this. I like this. But, you know, we'll see, though.
What you be doing to people? Because I went out to dinner with you the other day. I went out to dinner with him and his son, and Zane was saying the same thing. He was like, I like when you're around. I like to just keep doing this.
Because he's a
What you be
troublemaker.
doing to people?
He's a troublemaker.
Like, what
Does
you be doing?
it feel like that? Like, what do you mean? It's the same.
I promise you, he looked at me, he was like, keep doing it.
Everybody's a traitor.
Everybody's a traitor.
Nah, he's
All
a
you
great
niggas.
kid.
We've
He's
had
a good,
enough.
you got a good
We've had
kid.
enough.
Yes, I do, man.
You got a
and
good kid.
I'm
That's
very,
a blessing.
Yes, I'm very happy about that.
You should be.
He's a better person than me.
He is.
Really.
And he's really
I don't
cute
need you
too.
to emphasize that. I don't need you to emphasize that.
I'm just saying.
Like, for real, I don't need you to
But that's
emphasize that.
I mean that's our goal. The goal is for your
That's
kids
right.
to be
That is
better
that is
than
actually
you
the goal,
were,
right?
and to not have to go through the things that you went
Indeed,
through.
and to be better people than us.
Yeah, but a lot of times what happened, what I've been seeing with we all had kids when we were really young.
Mm-hmm.
So we kind of grew up with them. They kind of, end up being like our friends a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
And I think what happens is because we give them everything and they never really had to earn anything.
Right.
Sometimes they be entitled, and sometimes they don't even know how to
To work
be.
for it.
Like he
Right.
was so respectful. He went
Yeah.
through the menu. He was like, and you should try the broccoli. It's really good. I was like,
God.
wow. He eats vegetables. This kid is good. He's a good kid. This is like so good. His salmon bites. I was just like really good. Wholesome kid.
I mean, look, you got a good fascia,
Yeah.
you know?
I didn't say that.
He has a good
I
fascia.
never
He has a
said
good
that.
head on his shoulders.
Thanks to me. Thanks to me.
How soon a mom's the second time around? Like,
Oh, that's amazing, but it's totally different. It's very different when you have a kid when you are a teenager and you don't know what you're doing with your life. You don't know where your money's coming from. You're not in a stable relationship as opposed to when you have a kid when you're grown and you're super stable. You know exactly what you're doing with your life and you have a husband. Totally different. Also, it's a difference when you have a boy and a girl. So, like, everything about my two children was totally different. Like, when I think about some of the things that I was able to experience with my daughter, also, she grew up during the pandemic, so we were, like, inside the house with her, so we were able to see. I was like, did I ever go through this? Like, why do I not how this? And then you realize how much things you missed because you was chasing money. You was chasing a better life for them, and you missed a lot of things. And I would call my mom and be like, did Jay ever do this? She'd be like, yeah. I'm like, where was I? She's like, oh, well, yeah, that was like, you miss a lot of things, and you don't realize that because you're young and you're stupid and you think you're grown. Like, I really thought 17, 18, I'm grown. Like,
Right.
Me too.
I could not fathom my son having a kid 17. You know how a lot of these kids, they're not as mature as we are.
yeah.
Like, I be looking at them and they be like 24, 25, and
they still seem like kids.
yeah, and I
Like
be
real
sitting
kids.
like at 25, like
Outside.
at 25, I had a whole case. What are you talking about? I had a whole case. It felt like my life was over. I had a whole case. 25. I felt I lived my whole life.
Wow.
But because of the way we grew up, not really having nothing and struggling and trying to get
Right.
it, we grew up fast. So the things
And
that
we had to
like,
mature fast.
Yeah, you had to mature fast. So you felt. That's why I feel like a lot of us now be like, "Yo, I'm old." We're really not old. We just
Right.
feel old because we were doing old shit when we were really young. And I envy some of the younger people because they get to be young. They get to have the luxury of like
Without having those responsibilities.
not having it because it's just a different time. Like, even just like, I be sitting there be like, did this dude just ask me for a pair of $1,200 jeans? I'd have probably got my jaw broke if I'd asked my motherfucker. Broke. Like, what you want? Some of Mary's. Come here. Come here, Mary, your fucking jaw. Like, you stupid? Like, and it's just nothing. Like, I want, like, times are just different. People are not really, I mean, there's still people that are struggling, and, I don't want to make
Right.
it seem like, it's not that, but it's just very different now.
It is.
It's very, very different.
It is. It is. Really, it really is different. These kids are more entitled right now.
Do you feel like you're more of a girl mom or a boy mom?
I'm like the dad mom.
What does that mean?
I understood
with that.
I'm like the
She's the disciplinarian.
I'm like, yeah, I'm not the mom that's gonna be like, okay. I'm like the one that they don't come to me. They're definitely gonna go to Pap. Like anything crazy, I'm like, what? Hold up, what you just said? Come here. Slam another door in here. Like, that's serious. Stop playing with me. Like, that's me. Like, he's like, you want anything? I'd be like, you're not getting nothing from me. Don't ask me for nothing. I'll get his phone one day, like, doing something. I'm like, you sent the Cash App for $1,000? He be like, to who? To who? What do you mean who? You sent $1,000? What I'm gonna do? Nigga, I said no. Like, he's the one, like, they go over there. Me, I'm the stern
The disciplinarian.
one. Yeah, because at the end of the day, like, I feel like I know how hard it could get. You know what I'm saying? I want them to be able to, if God forbid anything ever happens to mommy or daddy, that they'll be able to be all right. Like, it's certain. Like, I know right now, God forbid if something's to happen, who will be doing what? Like, any money up there, they're definitely Saxon, Fifth Avenue way up. It's crazy. It's like probably one of them that I think might be a little bit more mature. Like, no, guys, let's not sell the house. Like, but it's they just crazy. They're a little bit crazy. So I be trying to reel them in. I'm that parent.
Keep it grounded.
Yeah.
Shout out to Papoose for showing us all
Shout out.
what black love looks like, and at the same time putting pressure indirectly on my relationships.
What relationships?
Yeah.
Let me tell you something,
There's
man.
a couple of times he pressed us. He's like,
There's a couple times, yeah, I called y'all. Y'all fucking shit up over here. Like when they first started that, it's black love. You know, this is what black love looks like. This is family, black love. I had a couple people approach me. Maino, Mr. Jermaine.
Mr. Jermaine.
How come you not more like Papoose?
Who'd have thought that day would come? Talk about reinvention.
And I'm saying, yeah. Why would like? And I like it. I love it. You know, it's a.
You tried
great-
it one time.
I tried it, but even before that, come back, Rem.
Oh,
We
you
need-
tried it. You tried it. My bad.
I did. But even before that, right? When y'all first started, I received a lot of phone calls from my people.
said what?
My people's them.
What they said?
Why I'm not more like Papoose?
And what you said?
How could I? Are you Remy?
Good answer.
Like,
Good
what the,
answer.
look at what I'm working with. What's happening? Like, I mean, accept
Look
what you
I'm
got.
working with. That's not
Shit.
nice.
What do you mean?
It's not nice to say to the person you fucking with.
He's disrespectful sometimes.
You know,
Rude.
I just felt something just now.
I didn't like that.
You didn't like it?
No.
You gonna tell me about what I got going on in my own?
Would
with
you
my
ever
people's
let
house?
Papoose go out with me on like a guy's night out?
Yeah.
Because you trust Papoose.
You can go wherever you want to go.
First of all, you're trying to create a narrative like I'm bad.
No, you just have your
You're creating
thing.
a
He's
narrative.
probably went out with him
0
before.
stars.
Yes,
We're not
yes, we have. Hold on. Listen, you creating a false narrative. And actually we talking about.
What fault? Wait. Let's slow down.
Whoa.
Let's slow down.
Bring
it back.
What's the false narrative?
The way she said, "Oh, would you let Papoose
That's
go
not
out?"
a false narrative. Like, what's the narrative that you feel like she's trying to convey?
create or
She's
paint a
trying to
picture
imply
It's
that when he
already there.
goes out, that he's a
something
certain
is up
type
with
of
me.
way.
Something is up with me.
Right.
This
So
is
you
what she's
don't
trying to
think
imply.
that nothing's up with you? Because I feel like she
Something's up with me?
knows her husband, so she's
Right.
not even
I
worried
know
about
him too,
anything.
though.
I know, but
Very
you.
well.
Ain't nothing
But
up with
I don't
me.
think you could be with someone like Remy though.
What the fuck is going on here?
That was so crazy.
This is so
I'm
crazy.
sorry. Definitely
Like,
gonna see
for
that.
real,
I'm
like-
sorry.
What does that even mean?
I get what she's trying to imply. She's
I don't know
trying,
what she's saying.
She's trying to
At all.
basically say that Remy's a very strong-minded. Don't
Right.
play with me. Don't
And
even
I'm a
come at me a certain
strong-minded. Don't
type
play
of.
it. Don't even come at
Yeah,
me.
but
Like-
she's a woman.
Okay,
a
and
very strong
I
woman
like assertive
who don't
women.
play with.
Okay.
You like assertive women, but you
Right.
don't date assertive women.
Ooh.
Let's be clear.
This is getting bad.
And that's that
This is getting bad.
Can I say something?
No. I don't want you to talk right now. Hold on, Rem.
I'm actually on your side. Wait, I'm gonna help you.
You don't know what you're talking about. That's not true. And that is a lie
So I
right
want-
there. That is an
let's be
actual lie
clear,
right there. Let's
like-
be very fucking clear.
Although my husband, you know, he was there for me, and he's a Brooklyn nigga through and through. Like, let's be clear. He he don't let me just. Y'all don't see me outside.
I don't think so either.
I am very assertive. I'm certain way, but that's for them. Like when I'm with the person I'm with, it's a totally different person. They don't get what the world gets. So I think sometimes men are afraid when they see women that are assertive.
I want to get back to that.
Yeah.
That's what I want to. Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
But most of the time, that's for the world. Like there's a different type of person.
Yeah, she don't know the difference.
And I don't think he would work good with somebody that me know him as his friend. He wouldn't work good with somebody that's not assertive. This is why his relationships probably don't work.
Listen, she don't know me as well as she thinks she do.
Hold on.
First of all,
Go ahead.
because you made a statement.
You got a floor.
And that statement is going to be all over TV land,
is.
right? And all the people in TV land is going to see what you just said, and they're going to say, "Oh, Maino don't date women that's assertive." That is false.
No, she said you like assertive women.
She said, I don't date.
I said you like assertive women, but you don't date them.
That's not true.
You
That is not true, and I'm not going to allow you to speak to the people out there in TV land. No, but you don't know the women I date. That's the thing. So you can't make that statement.
No. I'm asking you a question. I don't.
You don't.
You probably just know the ones that he sleep with.
You
don't really know the ones that he date.
You ran it.
It's a difference.
You ran into.
He probably doesn't sleep with assertive women.
Oh, this is crazy.
But I do understand.
It's a difference.
I do
Y'all
understand.
got me this episode. Definitely.
When he decides to be in a relationship, he would
The
like
one
to
time
find
that everybody
somebody.
keeps talking about.
Yeah.
The one relationship
the one.
that we all know about.
Right.
She probably was
there-
assertive.
Very assertive.
Really?
Yeah.
Gemini?
Definitely.
She's
Very.
a Gemini, yes.
Very assertive. So what are you talking about? See, this is what I'm saying. These are the things that because in order for you to make that statement, but that's the problem. You know me, right? In order for you to make that statement, you would have to know the people. And you would have to know their character. So you don't know these people's character, so you can't make that statement.
I don't know either.
But that's not about them. It's about
You
them.
can't. No. So
But
you
right, but
right.
back-
So you
right.
right. Am I right?
I got you.
You got
I
me.
got
You follow
But
me.
I do know.
Don't come back to me.
No.
Follow me.
Remy.
Follow me.
I think I want to remove myself.
No. I just want to say that I understand what you were saying as far as you being an assertive woman to the public and to your husband. You're a whole different person because that's your love.
That's what she tries to be. Her right here. She tries to be assertive outside, right? But the thing with her, she don't have a man.
He gonna tell me about me.
She don't have a man, right? She don't have a man. She come up here. She throws little innuendos at some of the guests.
Not innuendos.
She's searching.
She be trying to find it.
She's trying to find.
Ever.
She's trying to,
Ever.
But what I try to tell her is you gotta be a little more, you can't be as aggressive with these guys as you are with me.
Have you ever experienced me? Have you ever seen me in a relationship?
Have you seen me in a relationship?
No. Answer my question.
Have you seen me in a relationship?
I just said something to
I don't
Remy.
know what's happening right now.
No one ever knows what's happening here.
But I have a new weed.
Thank you.
Let's just lighten things. Hold on.
But I love what she said about being submissive to your man and the respect.
I knew they was gonna try me today.
Nah.
He feel like he's against the wall, so he wanna bring it back.
Just chill. So I have this weed, right? Because I feel like we need to lighten the mood a little bit. Yeah, I don't know what's going on between y'all two. I don't even want to say what I think is going on.
No, say it. No, I'm just kidding.
So I bought some for everybody.
Love
Matter of
tension.
fact,
Oh
so
yeah.
it's called Pussy Charms.
Oh wow! I saw vagina. I was like,
There you go. Yeah.
Pussy
One for
charms.
you.
Yeah.
Pussy Charms for everybody. Pussy Charms. Pussy Charms.
But if you look at the bag, you see what it is.
that's what I said.
But yeah,
it has a piercing.
Yeah, it has a but
It's
it has
a real
it's
pussy,
a martini glass
You
piercing.
smell it through the
Smells good.
But this
Loud.
is
But it's a real pussy.
Nah, look, get smell it, Maino. Look, that's a good picture, right? Y'all seen that?
Oh wait, but you do. You open the pussy. And you smell the
Is
pussy.
it pussy lips? Right
This
Follow
is cute.
my IG.
This is
It's
crazy.
Pussy Charms, but the U is an X, so
fire.
it's PXSSY Charms, CHARMZ. And that's my new
Pussy
thing. I can
charms.
smoke now. I'm so happy. I'm such an angry person.
You feel like you're back
Oh my God.
This is a cool bag though. So is this for?
Yeah, that's my
Who is this
packaging.
for more? For women or men?
both.
Both. What? It's for
Women like
both.
pussy too, don't they?
Jokes up.
Like,
Shout out to the women that love pussy.
Yeah, but it's a wonderful thing. Like, and I have like some of the best flower in New York City. So
Did you have to work up your tolerance since you didn't smoke
I'm
for a while?
still working at my tolerance. This puts me to
'Cause it's
sleep.
loud.
No, I'm done. I'm done. Like, I be cooked. Like, I'm not even gonna hold you. Hold on, let me have you go. You have to
How
hold
do you
one.
open it up?
Let her help you.
hold
Let
it
her
up.
help you
Open it
with
up.
the pussy charm.
Oh,
You have to hold one of the lips.
He doesn't know how to open it up.
Yeah, hold one
I
of
don't
the
know how to
lips.
open it
and
up,
open.
huh?
You open the lips, Maino. Let me help
Open the
you.
lips. Okay.
You open the lips, yeah.
Y'all want to play with me today?
I'm trying to help
wanna
you
play
help
with me.
yourself.
Okay.
I'm just saying.
I might.
know.
I don't smoke, but I might smoke.
Smoke for me.
Yeah, I might do it.
So Chrome
Petey, I'm
23.
gonna smoke with you, man.
Chrome's 23.
Let's talk about it.
Another one of my endeavors.
Let's talk about it.
Doing a damn thing, cause who better?
It is a female battle rap league that I started. I love battle rap. I come from that. That's something that I used to do, and I've just come to. I woke up one day and I was like, you know what? I'm gonna do it because I've been saying this is something I want to do it. But I had went to a battle, and I was in LA. And I don't know who I was talking to, but I was just asking like, yo, like I know they made. I was saying like, yo, I know they made mad money tonight, and they was like, yeah, the guys, and I was like, what do you mean? And we ended up in a conversation where we was talking about how much they get paid, like in comparison to the guys. And when this conversation was over, I was so disgusted, like the degrees of separation and how much the women and the men get paid in this sport, in this field, in this genre. It was disrespectful, especially when I feel like some of the women, they pen, like it's kind of like me and you. Like,
Never
I'm
been
saying,
me
like,
and you. Never been. I don't know why you playing with me
You're
like
against
that.
the ropes
Like, you
tonight.
know what I'm saying? Like, they pen is so elite, and I'm like, this is nuts. Like, somebody has to do something. And when I'm thinking about it, like, I was like, I'm somebody. Like, why don't I could do it? And I just literally, I started making calls. I was like, first I thought of a name. And I came up with the name Chrome 23. It's short for chromosome 23. That's the sex, your chromosome that determines your sex, whether you're male or female. So it's Chrome 23. I called up my business manager. I created a company. I transferred some money from out of my account into that one. And then I just started calling people. I started calling people who I wanted on my card. Like some of the girls that I know is pretty dope. Like, yo, would you do it? Would you do it? All right, cool. And before I knew it, I had a league. I had a date set, which is my first event. It's Sunday, February 27th. I saw you on my guest list. You RSVP.
I'm on your guest list.
Yes, and you RSVP.
The queen get the
I'm not
money.
RSVP.
Yes.
What? RSVP?
Yeah, yeah. RSVP.
So what-
It's called Queens Get the Money. This particular card. So it's like.
What platform is it on?
It is going to be streaming live on high97.com. I'm also probably going to stream it like you know how you watch Versus and you just go to your IG. Like you should be able to go to my IG and watch it there as well.
Dope.
I wanted my first event, like, because a lot of them you got to pay admission to come in or you pay per view. I wanted this to just be something that people could see, because a lot of times when it comes to women, people don't believe it until they see it. Like, I want people to see how dope they really is. I don't want to, if people feel like they got to pay something or they got to subscribe to an app, anything extra that they have
Go
to
out their
do.
way.
Right.
And yeah, anything that people tend to not do. So I was like, I wanted this to be as easy as
Right.
possible. And I also wanted it to be like a dope environment for some of my friends like yourself and that wanted to come and actually enjoy it and not have to worry about I don't want to say the annoyance, because like we love our fans and stuff like that, but when you're trying to enjoy something,
Right.
you're trying to, it's hard to be that and be an artist at the same time.
Right.
Like it's impossible to do both. It's like being at the movie theater and people behind you like acting like, bro, I'm missing the fucking movie. Stop.
Not a good time.
Not right now. Like, I'm not gonna lie, when I'm shopping, I be in my zone. When I'm shopping, I'll be so mad, like, oh my God, I'm trying to squeeze into these pants. What do you want? Like, the
Talking through the
fuck?
dressing room
Like,
door.
I can't even breathe right now. No. But they don't know any better. They feel like, you know,
yeah.
I'll probably never see you again, which I get.
That's right.
So, you know, I appreciate the fans, but I just wanted it to be something where everybody could chill. It's going to be some good food. Shout out to Pizza Pusher. He's going to be there. Oh, wait, I have something else.
More presents. This is what we get on here on Kitchen Talk.
Hold on. So I'm going to have these in the building. So this is the Godfather, but we're going to have Godmothers in the building. So with the Godmothers, oh shit, I broke it. I have a Cuban that actually rolls these, and I just broke it, being mad rough. So this is the, it's 7 grams of weed in here. It's a pre-roll.
Oh,
wow.
Shit.
But it's 7 grams. Ignore what's going on here, because I broke it. But it's not, yours is not going to break. Mine's broke because
So you're supposed to
I'm
smoke it
mad
like
rough.
that, though? Like,
Yeah,
as
it actually has a tip
Petey
in
gonna
it
go in a coma.
where you can smoke, but it's
Cute.
7
This is
grams
crazy
of
right
a pre-roll. So we're gonna have these in the building. But mine's is gonna be in pink little clear cases. They call Godmother. Shout out to the Pizza Pusher. He helped me make them. And
That's
we-
fire. Don't
So-
smoke it all at once.
Stone, yeah, the Pizza Pusher, yep.
Yeah.
Stone, yep.
So we'll have those in the building.
He
And-
smoked one time on Kitchen Talk with Jim, and he almost died.
And he was, you can't start smoking
Literally.
with somebody like Jim.
Jim
You gotta like
don't never
start
got
off like
Jim-
Jim slow, like
and he was
Peppa
acting
Pig
a
or
fool.
somebody.
Jim
Like,
Jones.
somebody innocent and
Jim
like,
Jones
you
don't
start
never
with
have
Jim.
a free hand, ever. It's always a blunt in his hand.
So how did that album come to be? Like, how was the recording? Like, very smoky, very foggy.
Very smoky.
Your throat itchy.
Very itchy, and I don't smoke. Very, very bad for me. But we did it. We in IMI. We got that big room in IMI, so it was spaced out enough that, you know, we had enough space. We got that movie room, so it was good, man. And the project is phenomenal. We just dropped the first setup single. That's that nigga that I don't know. The nigga that I don't know.
The one guy.
It's the one nigga that I don't fucking know. We're making noise. Yeah, so we just dropped the first setup single. It's called Lobby Boys Anthem. Shout out to Lil Ravelli. We'll see. Yeah. And then
Nobody asked you that.
Oh.
This is her interview.
We were talking about my shit. We were talking about my godmother.
Yeah, but you asked me about Lobby Boys, so.
No, I'm fucking with you.
Yeah, it's all right.
I'm actually really, that's one of the things that I'm proud of you about.
Yeah?
But yeah, because I told you you were horrible. I could.
Yo, stop playing with me.
You not no
Stop
more,
playing with me. I'm
You're
a
not no
different
more, no.
nigga.
What? That's
reinvented yourself.
That's a compliment.
Stop playing with me.
So
I
you
was
got better.
never.
Some people don't progress. Some people
get worse.
Most people get worse.
I know a lot of people that got worse.
Most
bad.
people get worse. Some people that were really, really nice and they're like horrible now.
Yeah.
I don't understand that neither.
I'm
Like,
like-
how do you get whacked?
I'm
Like,
like
how do you go
really-
from being dumb nice to being whacked?
I'm like really, really nice right now.
I never said that.
I'm like
He's been working on his craft.
super nice now. Super. Dumb nice.
Jermaine.
Yeah. Check it out.
No, the project is really good then.
The project
Betty.
is good. He's super dumb, really, really nice. That's not crazy.
I tried to have you back. I don't know what else you could say.
I'm super nice. I swear to God, I
Project.
can't
Super
wait
really
to
dumb
get you in the
nice.
studio, man.
I'm gonna
I'm
smoke
going
your
to
fucking
dance
boots.
all over
What
you.
the fuck are you
I
talking
cannot
about?
wait. I will dance
No,
all
you're
over
not.
you. I
No,
cannot
you're
wait.
not.
I cannot wait.
I'm gonna smoke you and whoever
Chris
is
Brown.
writing that shit. Stop playing with me because you can't possibly be talking about your skills right
Yo,
now.
I hope.
Impossible.
Yo, I hope you know we've been going at this for the last week. This is not about just this.
You
Just
gotta tell me
happening.
something that's watch on the 18th. You want to see? And I'm like, boy, hold on. Like, actually, I'm on your team. Like, I don't know where all this extra aggression is coming from. Like, when niggas get nice, they start totally different. I'm like,
Relax.
wait a second there.
Slow down.
Whoa.
You're
Yo,
speeding.
listen. It's all right. Listen, we gonna have our day again. We will.
Again, I want
again.
you. Listen to me. I want you
I'm
to
gonna go
be great.
find some old
You not
records
listening.
that we was on together.
I want you to be great.
Of course.
It makes me happy when I turn on, the radio or I go and I'm sliding down my phone and I see my friends doing good. Look, there's a lot of people that came out when we came out,
That's
and
right.
they not here.
Not here.
Like, and I say this because a lot of these people, they were way past us, and they were doing better or whatever people perceived to be better than us at the time. And fast forward, 15 years? Where they at? They not here. They don't even matter on no level. So to be here and to just be here.
Right, to be here.
It matters.
And it's not
It's
just
a
the
lot.
music, though.
Yeah.
Right? So it's the brand. It's being able to rebrand yourself, be able to be a part of different things. You know, like daytime television. What's going on with that?
That's so fun to me. That's like my favorite thing to do.
But that's so big.
I mean, I think I realized the size of it
Right.
when I was in Cali like a week ago, and I'm in the bank, and this lady had to be about 60-something years old, and she runs down on me. But I still have those Castle Hill, I'm from the Bronx, so I'm like, relax, hold on. I will throw you in that game. Into like, so she's like, I saw you this morning. So I'm like, no, miss, it wasn't me. She's like, no, I saw you this morning. Like, I'm in my head, I'm like, I just got off the plane. I'm stopping at the ATM. It was not me. I promise you didn't see me this morning. She's like, I saw you on TV this morning. And I'm like, she's like, you did a great job. You and your brother, you guys did a great job. I hope you stay there. I thoroughly enjoyed it. And I was like, wow. Thank you. And then she goes, and then that daughter of yours, she's so amazing. Your husband, like, she literally starts telling me about my whole family. And I'm like, this is dope.
That is
like,
dope.
It's different because, you know, like, when you're an artist, you know, I know who's a Remy Ma fan. I know who listens to my music by the way they approach me and what they say. I know who knows me maybe from Love and Hip Hop. Oh, Black Love and you and your husband. This one was totally different. It was just different, and I liked it. It's just a good different, and it's always something that I wanted to do. I never ever in a million years thought that I would be a rapper, but I've always wanted to be a talk show host.
Really? So that's something that you always wanted to do, even prior to music.
I never wanted to do music I never even thought for one day that I could do music and make money from it. So
how did you start
it was never
doing
on my
music
list.
then?
I was dumb nice.
No,
Fuck you talking about nice. I met Pun. I was blessed. Pun lived around the corner from my mother, and somebody introduced me.
Right, but you was rapping, but you didn't think you was gonna be able to.
Yeah, I used to rap for fun. It was like for fun. It was a hobby. I used to do it. I used to battle, go to different hoods, and take niggas' money. I was a girl, so they didn't think I could rap. I go, niggas would put money up. I smoke whoever they brought out there, like, and go back to my regular life. It wasn't something that I thought could be a career. It was different.
Do you feel amazing that you're in a man's world dominating?
I don't feel like it's a man's world.
Not anymore.
You got something to say?
And I feel like that's also why what you're doing is dope. With the chrome.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, because
Yeah.
battle rap is usually like, you see men do it more than you see women do it. Or,
No,
There's a lot of women
probably
that
see
do
men
it.
do it more because that's what they push more.
Yeah.
Right,
But
mainstream-wise,
the
yeah.
girls, they've been doing it. That's something I used to do before I met Pun. I met Pun in 1999. I was still in high school when I met Pun, and that's what I used to do. But it's not yet what people are used to seeing, and that's why I started Chrome 23. That's why I'm doing it the way that I'm doing it, because I want people to see that there's really girls out here that not only are they good, like they're great, they're amazing, and they may even be better than who you think might be the nicest rapper that you've seen. When this comes out and people start seeing it, they're gonna look at female rappers in a total different way.
So when you was battling in the hood, it wasn't televised, and this is before niggas had iPhones and cameras on their phone. But it's one battle that we all associate you with. That was at Fight Club, the infamous battle with you and Lady Luck. That was the only battle you had, though, that was actually televised, right?
That was the only battle I ever had with a girl as well. It was the only one that I ever battled a girl, and I think for a lot of people, that's probably the first battle that they ever seen with girls.
Would you bring her onto the Chrome 23 thing as an empowerment movie? Or have you guys spoke at all since then?
I actually just did an interview with her and Babs and God, the other girl named Lisa something. 'Cause Babs has
Oh, she got a league.
she has a league. It's the only other female league. So I did an interview with them like a couple of days ago, and it was like the first time that like I spoke to her because like it was like. I hate you since then. Like, it's like I die. Like, but
did you kill her career?
I mean, AXA one.
No, I don't know if that's something that somebody would admit. Is that the thought? Is that the general thought?
Listen, I am a new person. So I'm trying to stay that in the first. I don't want to say anything that might hurt somebody's feelings or that might imply something that may not actually be factual. But it definitely changed the trajectory of both of our careers at the time. And I think that I would do something with it. Like if she would allow it, like I think it would be dope.
Yeah.
For us to bring it back to the history. I think next year will make 20 years since that battle happened.
Wow.
Yeah, right?
Time flies.
20 years. Wow.
Yeah.
You got cool with Kim too.
Yeah.
Wow.
I love Kim.
Nice.
No, I love her. Like, real bad.
I remember a different time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But we all grow up.
Yes, we do.
We grow up and we also
Yes, we do.
you also realize what I realized? A lot of things that used to be a big deal to me or that
Small
I thought
now.
it's like I wouldn't even
Yeah.
it wouldn't even bother me. I'd be like, wait, why was I so mad? Like
Minor
I
shit.
couldn't even tell you what the issue was. Like I literally cannot think of what the issue was.
I was in the middle.
You was not in
I was in the middle.
damn middle.
I was in the middle.
Why
man.
was you in the middle?
Because he was friends with both of us.
Definitely.
Well,
Didn't
he
see
was
you
my friend too. Like,
I'm just asking a question.
in my business again.
None of your business. You just told
You
this
brought it
lady
up.
that I'm looking for
Tell
a
us the
man.
story.
Right, but
but
I always wanted y'all to be friends,
Now
though.
looking back, what he should have did was be like, yo, sit down here, whatever.
you wasn't that person. You was not that person.
All right.
You was not that person.
Sips wine.
Sips wine.
Because we had conversations. Come on, you definitely wasn't.
I said it right.
Tapping.
I thought about it. Like,
Yeah,
right.
yeah.
I'm thinking with my new brain. Like, I forgot. You right. I'd be like, what? Yeah, come on, let's sit down. Yeah, come on. Yeah. But I'm like, I love her now. Like, when I tell you, like,
Dope.
she's so dope. She's so what people wouldn't even think. Like, she's like, we did a song together. She came in the studio. And I know she probably doesn't think this or whatever. Like, no makeup, hair done. She had her little Jordans. Like, we was kind of dressed the same, to be honest. We both had on, like, sneakers. She had her Jordans. It's like a fucking size 4. I went to punch her. Like, it was so little. Fucking size 4. She was like a little Jordan. She has on her ripped up jeans and her flight jacket. No makeup. But she was just so beautiful. Like, no makeup. Funny. No. Funny as fuck. Like, I need you to go over there so I can write my rhyme. Like, I'm never going to get, like, she's mad funny. All day.
Dope.
Makes me happy.
Yes, I like this one.
Yeah.
I like this
You
one.
like the old me too? What are you talking about?
I love you regardless. I know that you still all the old you, but the image of you is different.
Yeah.
She's both.
I am
Definitely.
definitely both. I move differently.
More intentional.
No.
As you should do.
I think the same.
Yeah.
Like, I be sitting there like, I want to punch this bitch in her face.
But you think before you act.
But, yeah, in my head, I'm saying that, but I just don't punch her in the face.
What,
all.
where was that point where you just like, I can't do this?
When, probably like the 9th lawsuit.
Okay.
I don't want to keep giving
wanna
people
do
my
this,
money.
right.
This is crazy. Like,
So-
when I started realizing that a lot of times when people think they know you or they think they know how you're going to react to something or how you move, excuse me, that is very rude, sir.
Thank you
He's
so
Looking
much.
at his notes.
Thank
I was looking at my
you.
notes.
No, you're
Thank you.
lying. You were texting and it's
Thank
supposed
you
to be
so
on airplane
much.
mode. How did you even get anything through? When did you
Yeah,
take it off of airplane mode? Like,
doing
what?
so well.
It's all part of the notes.
I'm happy you called it
So
out.
that's so crazy.
Right.
Like I'm sitting
It's
here
all
like
part
in
of
my
the notes.
peripheral, like it's not whatever. I
We
think
all right.
when people think they know you and they think they know how you're gonna react to something, they pretty much could line anything. They could line you because they know how you're gonna react to something. Now, like I like that people don't really know
Stress.
what's gonna
Right.
happen. Like, damn, is she gonna punch me in the face or is she not gonna punch me in the face? Or she like, and I'm just like, it's not worth it. It's not. I don't even put myself in those situations. Like if I look at it, people invite me to go places all the time. I'm like, where? Nah, I'm good. Because I already know the type of people that I might encounter. Or if I'm even in a certain setting, I don't even feel right about something. I know me. So what I do now, like I remove myself. The old me,
That's
I'll
right.
stand there like, oh, I can't wait. Don't they come over here? Oh my God. Now I'm like, I'm out of here because it's just.
But that's development. You got a lot more going on, and at
I have
some point,
I have a lot to lose.
a lot to lose, a lot going on, and at the end of the day, like we can't stay the same. You do the same thing, you'll get the same
Absolutely.
results.
But
So,
also too, like it's certain things that I don't even want people to look at me like that. Like like there was nothing. I didn't like anything about the way people were looking at me. Like when I first came home, like I was just like hood trash. Like you know what I'm saying, like, and that's not me. But I knew what they thought about me. That bothered me. And before it didn't bother me because I didn't care. Like I didn't care what people thought. I don't care what you think about me. Like I know what I am. I know that it's like, and I got money and whatever. Now it's just like, nah, I don't even want you to think that about me.
Right.
Because that's not what I am.
I'm not that person.
I'm not that. I'm not that at all. And it matters. I think sometimes that all goes into that whole hood mentality where they have you thinking a certain way about what's cool and what's a certain way to move and how to be.
and what's
In
important?
survival mode
Yeah,
and
like,
and
yeah, like,
reputation, like you can't talk to me like that. Like, who you talking
not
to?
even who you talking to. Like I don't care what niggas think about me. Let niggas think what they want to think. Niggas like I know what it is. Nah, what people think about you really matters. It really matters. Before you even get in the door, niggas gonna scratch your name off the list because they think something about you.
I understand.
People judge by the eye, never the hand. So it's important that you protect your reputation.
Very much so.
Wow, look at that. We didn't use those words back then. We would have never used that. Very much so.
Very much so.
We use it at the same time.
That's creepy.
That's crazy. We would have never used that before.
And that's growth.
Wow. Wow. Reinvention. I love you, man.
I love you too.
Rem, you hungry?
A little bit. What we got? They gave me some food
come on.
downstairs. They gave me some.
That was just
Indian
appetizer.
sausage
Appetizer.
on top of a plantain. What is this?
Look at
Oh,
look at this.
What is this? Crawfish
bomb,
on
girl.
top.
Wow. What the fuck is? I never
It
in my
looks
life.
very amazing, yummy. Thank
I
you.
never in my life.
I'm gonna have to eat that off camera because
I never in my life.
Seen a crawfish?
Wow.
No.
Just sitting around like this.
You just
not
sitting there?
Not at the house. In New Orleans, yeah.
New Orleans.
Oh, so let me
Look at
just let y'all know. I don't know if y'all watched me on Wednesday. I'm the person on the show. I'm really gonna eat it. Like,
Oh, we really gonna eat?
oh no, I don't play those. Like, you know, when I was young, like I used to be scared to like eat in front of guys. You ever went through that phase? Where,
She's
like, you
still
wanna
like
eat in
that.
front of- Really?
No, I'm not.
Oh my God.
You still
Like,
kind
I
of
would
sort
literally
of
be
similar.
starving. Like I have a fry. Like
I'm good.
starving
no,
now.
I'm gonna fuck this
I'm
up.
I'm like you ain't that. Excuse me. I'm now don't play.
It also comes with like years and years of relationship too. You're just like, oh, fuck it.
I'm not
Love me
playing.
for who I am, or don't love me at
Pat
all.
hates me. He be like, yo, why didn't you just order this if this is what you
Oh, you
wanted?
didn't eat off somebody. I don't want this, but I eat your food.
No, I want to try everything. You look mad good. Let me try that. This is yummy.
That's good.
That's
Thank
how we
you.
moving. This is Kitchen Talk. We provide the vibe.
I never watched it. I gotta watch
But
it.
it's okay. It's okay.
And you trusted us. and
But
you
check this
came.
out.
That's a big thing.
I trust
Nowhere,
him.
nowhere you gonna go that's gonna feed you like this.
Really?
Not like this. No show. No podcast. We're not gonna feed you like this.
Okay.
This is it.
I'll
Top
give
of
you
the
that.
line.
I'm happy.
Top of the line.
I'll give you that.
Give me that. Shout out to Pearls Monroe.
I don't want to argue you down,
Yes.
but it's actually yummy.
Yeah,
At your favorite tomboy.
yeah. Rem,
You got
Yes.
I appreciate you coming.
I appreciate you having me and having food and having my wine.
Yes.
And I was late. I apologize. I
No.
was like 45 minutes late. I felt so bad, guys.
It's all right.
You were right on time.
You was right on time.
No, I was really happy when I got here and I didn't seem prepared. I was like, whew.
Don't you love that?
Love black people. But again, I'm really proud of you.
No, it's not about
Like-
me. It's about you.
No, you're not understanding. Like,
About
I'm
you.
here promoting what I'm doing. I'm
Mm-hmm.
talking about what I'm doing, but I'm sitting with somebody that, like, I know
That's right.
you.
That's
Like,
right.
I know you.
That's right.
So
Come to the Bronx.
just to see, he came to the Bronx.
Mm-hmm.
He came to the Bronx.
Shout out to the Bronx.
I don't understand how it is. It's hard getting the Brooklyn niggas to the Bronx.
We had an
don't-
argument the other day, me and you, right? We was debating about you being,
Brooklyn
partially
now?
Brooklyn.
Now I'm from Brooklyn.
Yeah, you kind of sort of similar, like sort of Brooklynish.
Why you say that?
You had a Brooklyn household. You got a Brooklyn daughter.
What I told him was,
Brooklyn daughter.
my daughter's never been to Brooklyn in
Yeah,
her
but
life.
she got Brooklyn blood in her.
Let's be clear. My daughter is a very, very not Brooklyn. But I told them, they try to claim me all the time. It's because I'm swaggy and I'm like,
What Pap say? Pap say the same thing I'm saying. That you basically Brooklyn.
no, we don't have that discussion at all. I'll ask him when I get home. We never really had that talk. I thought it was quite clear that I'm from the Bronx. He's from Brooklyn.
Right, but you have been. We have taken you in.
Every now and then he tells me I'm from Queens because, I lived in Queens and I went to school in Queens for like some years. So when he get really mad, he be like, you're from Queens. I'm like, all right. So? I'm not from Brooklyn, though. Like, but, I get why people used to think I was from Brooklyn. Like, before.
You have a Brooklyn demeanor.
That's so crazy, right?
You do.
That's so weird. My dad is from Brooklyn.
But you know, I feel like you gave birth to a lot of women. There's a lot of women that talk like you.
Yeah.
From
Really?
like Harlem. Are you dumb? Are you serious? A lot of girls talk like you.
Because they ask you if you're smart or not?
No, it's the attitude. It's the way it's being said.
Nah, when I
Are you dumb?
ask somebody are they dumb, it's because I really want to know. Because if you are, then I know how to proceed with the conversation. Right?
This is how you want to take it from here.
Right. If you're not, then what are we doing? That's all. It's not really like I'm not insulting you. I'm just asking you a serious question. Like,
No,
are
but
you dumb? Like,
Are you dumb? It's not a.
I'm fucking
Not a
with
good
Is it?
question.
Yeah.
It's
Assessing the
passive.
situation.
No.
Yeah. Any more reality TV?
you. I would love to do something with the girls in my Chrome 23 and my battle rap. I do. I would love to do something like not the reality TV that people probably think, but I think it would be amazing. Like the idea, I already have the idea. It's already written out. So yeah, hopefully
Like I'm
everything.
making a band.
No,
Oh, okay.
She still got making the band dreams though.
no. Was making the
He
band
thought that was
like
a knee slapper. I said, no.
I think.
Like,
I think just so you can see the journey of what people go through. I think a lot of times when I listen to them and I talk to them, I see them like, I see myself in them. Like if I wasn't as blessed and as lucky and I didn't have the life that I ended up having, I could have been one of these girls that's really, really dope. Their pen is amazing and they're battle rapping because they didn't make it in the industry or whatever other field that people feel that they need to be in to make it as a rapper.
right. But battle rap is becoming its own industry though.
Oh, it's not becoming. It's there. It is there. It's becoming now to where people are starting to pay attention to it.
I think we all love it though. It's because it's so competitive.
Very. And I think one of the reasons why I love it is because it's so raw. Like you never hear the
It's
same.
not polished.
Yeah, you never hear the same line again. Like it's actually not easy to do.
Right.
It's not easy to do, and
I couldn't do it.
We know.
And then I'm not talking about the skill of it.
Oh, I am. What are you talking about?
What are you shots go right through me. I'm
What are you
trying to
talking
tell you,
about?
though, you keep throwing them
Somebody
shots
grab
all
this,
day.
please?
Thank
you.
Am I supposed to eat this?
Yeah, but it's a way. Not here.
So listen,
Not here.
what
On
I'm saying,
camera.
what I'm saying is this.
It's the what? The disrespect of it. The people in your face.
I can't deal with that.
You want to fight?
Not mature.
I don't have that.
I
So what-
run down on Zane.
Yeah. Yeah. It'll be bad for me.
Yeah, it wouldn't
it's
work.
not. It's here. I've seen niggas pushing each other like in each other's face. This spit.
Spitting.
Oh.
Oh.
You're gonna love it.
That's not for me.
You're gonna love it. I can't wait to see.
Yeah, I like to watch it though.
No, but
I like to watch
have
it.
you ever seen the women?
Yes.
In
That's-
person?
No, not in person. I watched
Okay.
Babs joint.
Okay, in person. That's Queen of the Ring. Shout out to Queen of the Ring.
Mm-hmm.
I'm excited about what
Shout
you
out to
talked about
Babs
in the
Bunny.
show. That's gonna be really big.
Thank you,
That'd be
thank
very
you.
big.
I feel like there was but so much that battle rappers could do, and then now there's like this new fresh energy around it. So
Yeah, I mean, I think people. It's because hip hop is evolving. Hip hop has become so big and such a prevalent, staple in our culture now. Where before it was like, oh, hip hop. Now you can't turn on your television. You can't do anything without some form of hip hop or
It's the most dominant culture.
now.
Period.
Now.
Yep. Now, right
So,
now, in the world.
People are just getting in tune with all the different aspects of it, and I definitely feel like battle rap is like one of the essences of it. That's why people love verses so much. That's why people love verses so much.
Because of the competitiveness, it's the battle, it's the rawness, it's the
Yep.
actual this one against that one. People always love the good fight. So yeah,
Shout out to all my girls. My first call, I wanna give them a shout out quick. I have Couture, Miss Hustle, 40 Bars, QB Black Diamond, KCJ, Official, Yoshi G, and Prestavia. Those are the first girls that are on my car. And it's so dope because I didn't realize until I flew everybody to Atlanta to shoot our trailer. Did you see my trailer? My trailer was pretty dope.
I'm gonna watch it right after this.
I flew all of them out to Atlanta. Then I realized that everybody's from somewhere different. Like, Yoshi is from San Francisco, Cali.
Miss Hustle, where's she
Miss
from?
Hustle is from Harlem.
I heard
She's from Harlem. Prestavia is from Brooklyn. 40 Bars is from Boston. Couture is from Rhode Island. Official is from New Orleans. KCJ is from San Antonio, Texas. And QB is from Bridgeport, Connecticut.
one of them's like a gospel rapper too, right?
Yes.
Which
Is
is
she
like-
battling?
yeah, and she's nice.
though.
All right, she's gonna battle.
And the person that she's battling is like she goes off like
Complete opposite.
the queen of thought bars. Like she's like it's,
Wow.
that's one I'm
can't wait to see
I'm
this.
super excited about all the battles.
So how
like,
she gonna battle? She gonna battle her with God?
You gonna see how she gonna battle?
She's
No,
nice.
she's not.
You gotta see it.
I think
You're not coming.
Can I come for
Cause I just don't like the way you're not coming.
Can I come for me?
it's my friend.
Yes.
We pulling up. Like we pulling up.
I think about it.
We'll be at the door.
Think about it. Think about it. Think about it.
Maino +2.
Huh?
Maino +2.
Us too. Think about it. Nah, that is. I can't wait to. I'm watching it. I'm going. Yo,
Yes.
it's the 27th, right?
Yeah, it's this Sunday.
This Sunday, we in there.
Yes.
Very late.
They have some. Well, any food you eat, question what's in it first.
Why it's gonna be infused.
Some of it may be. Some
Oh,
of
I
it.
can't deal with that.
But
I get
that-
too high, man.
That's what, excuse me. I said
get
just
too
ask.
high.
There's gonna be regular food too. But just be.
You gotta be safe.
Just be aware of what's happening.
Oh, because you got the pizza dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, he don't
Yeah.
play.
He doesn't. Yeah, I went to his restaurant for the first time. First of all, it's pizza pusher, so I'm assuming it's the pizza that's infused. That lemonade that was like this all night. I'm like, is it in the lemonade? Because I'm starting to feel hot. Is it in the lemonade too? It's like, yeah, it's in the lemonade. I'm like, fuck. All right, just let me get the water. No more lemonade. So I'm like, all right, I'm going to just eat the salad. I was trying to be in a diet. I'm
salad
like,
too.
It's in the salad.
And everything.
It's in the salad. I done
the
clapped
dressing.
2 garlic knots. They was like, oh, the ganja knots. I'm like, I'm done. I was on my way home. I was in the car like this. I'm smacks.
Wow.
Like,
Yeah.
literally stoned.
Anytime I get high off edibles, I start doing weird
But
shit like
I've
running
never-
in place.
But I've never. But listen, I've never did edibles before. But what I like about his restaurant is that whatever they're doing, like they're real chefs. So it's like in moderation. Like literally, I ate my whole meal. I had my lemonade, I had my salad,
Yeah, all
my
that.
pizza, my wings. It's even in the damn ice cream at the end, and I was all right. Like I've seen people take a bite of a cookie and they're like high
over.
for 4 days.
That's right.
Like
It's been me.
so, yeah, that's you.
That's been me.
Stop, you can't do
I
edibles
don't
off
do
the street,
edibles
sir.
Yeah.
at all. I'm done with it.
Stop doing street
I had
drugs.
Jolly Ranchers and ended up in the hospital.
I got some edibles in here that I got from Dr. Sebi's daughter. So they real edibles, right? But I won't touch them though.
What's it? A THC?
Yeah. No, they CBD.
Same thing.
This is what I'm saying. Like I'm not with it.
No, but
Nah,
CBD's
it's not-
calmer though.
nah,
You
it's
can
not
do
the
it. You can
same
do it.
thing.
You can definitely
I'm
do
not
it.
with it. I'm not doing it.
Listen, if you were to do it, I would take you where I
It's
went.
because my body reacts different. Right?
you
I
be
start
doing, Jack?
shaking,
start
running in
itching.
place. I'm doing shit like we was in a sprint, I was high for some edibles, and I'm like, wow, why the fuck is that car driving in front of us?
What?
Who the fuck is them niggas driving in front of us? I get weird, I'm running in place. I get crazy with that. Like it just hits me different. I was watching a movie one day and I was on an edible and I was like, yo, I dozed off. Rewind the movie. Shorty said, motherfucker, your eyes wide open.
And you want to try
You had a laugh?
shrooms?
Who said he wants to try shrooms? Him?
Shrooms.
Why? No.
That's something different though, right?
Yeah, it's like
It's a hallucinogen.
right, LSD, PCP. It's like it's
You're gonna be
worse.
in a whole other place. You gotta
If you're
make sure
hallucinating,
you in a
for
good space.
marijuana,
I
you're
can't.
definitely.
Listen, I tell the story all the time about how I bought 25 cookies, and I was high from Friday to Monday.
Don't do that. Don't
It
do
was
that. You know,
crazy.
just do pussy charms. Just smoke regular weed.
See,
Don't.
I don't, and that's probably what the problem is. I don't
that.
smoke. People that smoke are not affected.
they have a higher
Right,
tolerance.
they got a higher tolerance. I don't smoke. So when it hits me, it hits me.
But I just started smoking, like literally, like probably like 2 months ago.
I start doing stupid
So-
shit like calling niggas, yo, where y'all niggas at? I'm pulling up.
Can you
Who them
2
niggas-
months ago, can
Like,
you
who
smoke a whole
with?
blunt by
It's
yourself?
crazy.
Don't do that. Who, me?
Yeah.
Yeah, I do, but I smoke by myself anyway. I don't like smoke with
Yeah.
people. Like people be having their lips in like weird places. I don't like
During
that.
COVID and
And then
shit
it
too,
be
no.
wet and like,
I don't even care if it's dry. I just
Do you
don't
roll your
like
own
that.
blunts?
I'm like probably one of the best rollers ever. I never lost that. Like, but he can tell you. I used to be like the female Snoop Dogg. I used to smoke all day, every day, driving with my knees, like throw it out the window. Don't get that one piece of the
That's
guts inside. Like,
You was a- you
I
was
was
a-
amazing. But yeah, that was a different me.
Yeah.
Then people stopped all that. They was like, oh. You do that, you can't get your trailers. I was like, you know what? Suddenly, I don't really like weed that much. I don't really care about it. I don't care that much.
Wow.
It's cool.
Wow.
What?
I'm just thinking about you with the blonde.
Oh my
Just rolling some weed up.
gosh!
Us in the club, you like
Smoking my life away.
smoking, driving fast, talking crazy. Always been talking crazy, man. Thank you for coming in here, man.
Thank you for having me. This one better.
Damn, I love you, man. My dog, man.
This was
Wow.
better than I thought. I'm actually happy.
Yes. Told you, man. We provide the vibe, man.
It's a very good vibe. Shout out to everybody here, you guys.
Yeah, shout out to the whole
I
gang.
feel the energy coming
Yeah.
from you guys in here. This is wonderful.
Nothing but love.
Yes.
This is how we know I got a nigga in my house that I don't know.
Hi, Jay.
But, you know, it's nothing but love. Man. And look, you got something?
Make sure you guys follow us at Kitchen Talk the podcast. Like, subscribe, comment. Don't be a hater. Follow me at Hollow
Don't be a hater. You need the haters sometimes.
No. I'm
Motivate you.
tired of
Yeah,
them.
no, it's all
I'm
right.
tired of it.
How about you, Blondie? Is that blonde?
Do y'all like each other or something? Like is this
No, this is not. She over there going. like maybe, like she over there like
Allegedly.
maybe. Nah, that's not what you feeling. That's not the energy right there.
I'm trying to
I discovered her.
Here?
I discovered her many years ago. I raised her,
I
basically.
made you. Why would I?
Yeah, I made her. Like, yeah, it's not like that.
Something tells me that's not. She feels differently.
Of course, they always do, but you know, she's like my artist and my protege. You know,
You've been picking on her since I got here.
it's all right. It's
I'm
all right.
happy you recognize
No,
that.
I've noticed like before the cameras even came on. I've definitely
It's all right.
noticed that.
This is our dynamic. You know,
cool.
it's cool. It's all right.
Thing.
She's like, let's change that. No? Okay.
Anything you would like to say, Rudy?
I just want to say, I want to say thank you. I really appreciate having this conversation with you. You are so dope. You're so
Thank
amazing.
you.
Beautiful
And
energy.
yes, definitely beautiful energy. So, thank you.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Shout out to Rem. Shout out to everything you got going on. Shout out to Black Love.
Yes.
Free Ricky.
Yes.
Love. Hey. Rose, anything else?
I'm dead.
We good?
He started with her first.
If you don't end it, we don't
Oh,
don't
well,
stop.
make sure that y'all follow all of my I don't really care. My Remy Ma socials is cool, but if you would, I would love for you guys to follow all of my Chrome 23 spelled out CHROME TWENTY, the number 3 on every platform. It's the exact same way: Twitter, Facebook, Twitch, IG, whatever. All of them, they're all the same. Chrome 20, the number 3. Make sure you guys tune in to my live stream of my first event. He's gonna be there, hopefully not high off of an edible.
Right.
If he is, he's the one twitching in the corner.
Running in place.
Follow Pussy Charms, PXSSYCHARMZ. And that's it. Ram, I'm done.
Oh, this nigga gotta go. This nigga in here yelling.
Bye,
Yeah.